This is not a time to preach. It's a time to just, interact and share your questions. Okay? Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
ikibazo ngewe nabazaga afite ubuzima yabayemo mbere y'uko abaho ku isi nabazaga ngira ngo ese ni iki cyamubashije kuba cyamukura muri wa mwijima kikamushyira mu mutima.
Yeah, you spoke about the life you have been living. What things that cause you to change your life, to become a Christian, to accept Christ? What are the things? How it comes? How it came about? Because of the darkness?
I appreciate the question. And my wife and I came to the Lord through trauma. We got married 1 year out of high school. We've been married for 53 years. And when we got married, my wife with a little girl named Lisa. And during the time when she was born, I was in the military. And when I got out of the military, Lisa was 3 years old. And at that point, my wife and I went to church. Because she was raised in a Lutheran church. But we had no relationship at all. And in the fall of that year, I was working on my dad's farm. And Lisa was running down the lane. And she tripped and fell. And by the time I got to her, a stone had hit her in the head. She died in my arms. What do you do with that when you're arrogant and you don't know God? And my wife came to me for strength and answers. And I had neither one. Neither one. And so, like most people that go through something like we ask two questions. The first question is, why? Why do we have to go through this? And I know that all of us have a story. And I know that you have gone through things that if you had a choice you wouldn't go through. I certainly would not have chosen to lose my daughter. And so I went on a journey. I wanted to know, was there a God? And will I ever see my daughter again? I began to read the Bible. I invited people into my home. Not knowingly, I invited some college to come into my home and tell me, what do you have? But God had a plan. As I began to read the Bible, I would read some of the material that they had. And I told my wife, this doesn't even make sense. How could you serve a God who has this kind of thought? And so the Lord protected us. For 2 years, studied the Bible, read the Bible, on an honest journey to find the truth of the Bible. And after 2 years, my wife and I surrendered our hearts to the Lord. We surrendered our hearts to the Lord after 2 years. And I had such a terrible background. When people found out that I'd become a Christian, and my wife had become a Christian, they laughed. They laughed. Because they knew how I had lived for darkness. But God had a plan. He had a plan. And out of the brokenness of our lives, He brings forth His story and His vision. And beloved, listen. We need to come to the place where we trust our Heavenly Father. No matter what we go through. You see, we need to have an eternal perspective. I will see my daughter again. We have all eternity ahead of us. And so it's interesting that today I'm going to talk about adversity. Why do we go through the things that we go through? And the truth of it is this. God is preparing you. And the mantle that you have on your life, and you have a mantle as a leader, the greater that mantle in your life, the greater the necessity for God to prepare you to fulfill His vision and to fulfill His life through you. You know, there's a concept in the Bible that's oftentimes lost. Welcome back, Dr. Dwight. And so God has a plan for our lives. But He has to prepare you for that mantle that you wear. May I tell you a secret? He's never in a rush. He's never in a hurry. Moses had a call on his life.